Hey everyone, just a quick heads up. I'm uploading shorts almost every day where I break down the market with quick technical analysis of that day's chart, showing you how I read price action, identify key levels for entry and exits, and understand market moves in real time. They are short and to the point, not very detailed, but I make sure the explanation is simple enough for you to understand and learn something useful and valuable every day. If you stay consistent and watch them daily, you will start noticing patterns, improve your chart reading, and build that trader mindset over time. So don't miss out. Head over to the shorts section and stay consistent with your learnings. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please be informed that I share some real and practical trading tips to help you become a better trader. So in today's video, we will deal with cryptos, okay? And I will try convincing you to start trading cryptos by providing you with some logical approach, and also will share my trades for this month. I mean, for the month of April and May 2026. Yeah. So if you have ever thought about getting into trading but felt confused about where to start, this video is exactly what you need. Okay, so we will see why crypto trading, especially trading assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Pax Gold, is one of the most powerful opportunities available right now in the market. Okay, and by the end of this video, you will clearly understand why more and more traders are shifting their focus towards these digital assets. Okay, now remember, on a personal front, if we talk about the traditional markets, I trade Nifty, Bank Nifty, crude oil, and sometimes natural gas. Okay, so if you are someone who trades these segments, please continue trading these. But along with these segments, I would insist you to trade the crypto market as well to make that extra money. And when I say extra money, it is not a small chunk that I'm talking about, mind you. Okay, so let's start with the most important thing, and that is opportunity. Okay, now traditional markets like stocks or commodities have fixed trading hours. They have limited volatility and often require large capital to see meaningful gains. Okay, but in crypto markets are open 24/7. Okay, that means whether it's early morning or late night or even weekends, you always have a chance to trade. Now, this alone gives crypto traders a massive advantage over traditional traders. Secondly, as I said, you need to have a huge capital if you want to trade the futures contract in the traditional markets. It might be Nifty, Bank Nifty, crude oil, whatever. You at least need around 1.5 to 2 lakhs rupees just to trade one lot of these things. Okay, but in cryptos, that is not the case. You can start with a very less capital and you can increase your capital as the days go by. Okay, now the second factor is volatility, because this is where the real money is made. Okay, assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum are known for their strong price movements, right? While some people see volatility as risk, smart traders take them as opportunities, and this is what exactly differentiates between a new trader and a professional trader. Okay, so when prices move, traders make money. Whether the market goes up or down, it doesn't matter. You take the right entry, you earn money. As simple as that. Okay, in fact, many professional traders prefer crypto specifically because of these consistent price swings. Okay, so like take Bitcoin for example. Okay, it's often called as digital gold, but it behaves very differently. Okay, it can move hundreds or even thousands of dollars in a single day, right? That kind of movement creates multiple trading opportunities in just a few hours, depending on the time frame that you follow. Okay. Now, when I say the time frame that you follow, it depends. For some, it might be a sell trade. For some, it might be a buy trade. But what's important is what is the strategy that you follow. If your strategy is saying it's a buy trade, it's a buy. If your strategy is saying it's a sell trade, it's a sell. Okay. So coming to Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum, on the other hand, is not just a cryptocurrency, right? It powers an entire ecosystem of decentralized applications, I would say. And because of this, it reacts strongly to the market trends. It reacts strongly to the news, right? Or the innovations, making it incredibly attractive for active traders. Okay, so getting on to the third factor, that is diversification. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting. Diversification within crypto itself. Okay, this is where I would like to bring in Pax Gold. Okay, now Pax Gold is a unique asset because it is backed by real physical gold. So when you trade Pax Gold, you are essentially trading gold in a digital form. Okay, now the moves in this segment is a bit slow, but trust me on this, most of the time you will be in profits. Okay, and last but not the least, another major benefit of trading these crypto assets is accessibility. Okay, as I said, you don't need a huge capital to get started with. Unlike traditional markets where entry barriers are often high, crypto allows you to start small and scale gradually. Okay, this makes it ideal not just for the experienced traders but also for the beginners who want to learn and grow over time. Okay, so now, but here is the mindset shift you need to make. Okay, this is very important, the shifting of the mindset. Okay, don't look at crypto as just an investment. Look at it as a trading ecosystem full of opportunities and take advantage of it in day trading. Okay, every price movement, every breakout, every pullback, these are all chances to make profits if you know what you are doing. Okay, so take it as day trading. There is no time restriction. Okay, the market will not end in 6 hours or 9 hours or 12 hours. It's 24/7. So if you take a trade today and the whole day passes by and it is not moving in your favor, you can sit in the trade, you can continue in that same trade for the next day as well. On the next day, if the same thing is happening, you can continue your trade to the third day as well. So it is 24/7, as I said. Okay, so you can stay back in the trade till the time you are in profits or till the time your stop loss is hit. As simple as that. Okay, and the best part is you don't need to master everything overnight. Okay, I would suggest, my suggestion would be start with one asset, maybe Bitcoin or maybe Ethereum. Okay, understand how it moves, how it reacts to the news, because this is global, these are global things that we are talking about. Okay, so you need to have that in mind. Okay, see how the trend is forming. Okay, then slowly expand into Ethereum and eventually diversify into assets like Pax Gold. Okay, over time you will build the experience, you will build the confidence and the consistency, that is for sure. Okay, now let me be very clear on one thing. I'm not trying to bias you by stating that crypto trading is only about profits. No, I'm not saying that. Okay, the very same rule applies to all the type of markets, and it's about discipline, strategy and understanding the market. Okay, I'm here to help you choose the right assets to focus on so that you are one step ahead. And right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Pax Gold are among the best assets you can trade on. Okay, so now let's move on to my trades. Okay, I have downloaded the Excel file from Delta Exchange. Delta Exchange is the platform, is the trading platform that I trade cryptos on. So I have downloaded the Excel file from Delta Exchange, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is the Excel file, and I have colored the colors that you see here. For every trade, I have colored it differently. Okay, so let's say row number 3 and 4, that is one trade. Row number 5 and 6, that is another trade. Row number 7 and 8, that is another trade. Okay, as you can see, the first row, it doesn't have a pair. It doesn't have a pair because that is a trade which is still ongoing right now. Okay, I am in that trade as of now. Okay, so what is that trade all about? I took that trade yesterday, that is on 1st of May, in Ethereum with 5,000 lots, and it is a sell trade as you can see here. Okay, and my entry point is 2310.9. Let's round it up to 2310. Okay, so Ethereum is trading, sorry, my entry for a sell trade in Ethereum was 2310, and the current price on which Ethereum is trading is around 2301 or 2302. Okay, so I will hold this trade as of now because my target is not hit yet. Okay, so basically, let me also give this thing to you. Okay, just to help you out. If you're trading in Ethereum, you can have a target of around 30 to 40 points. If you're trading in Pax Gold, you can have a target of around 30 to 40 points again. And if you're trading in Bitcoin, you can have a target of around 700 to 1000 points in a single trade. Okay, so as I said, in Ethereum, I'm waiting for around 30 to 40 profit points, and my entry is around 2000, is at around 2310. So I will wrap up my trade when the prices go down to 2270 or maybe 2275, right? Yesterday night, in fact, it went down to 2278, right? But I was not able to book it because I was sleeping. Okay, so I'm very sure it will again retest that particular level, and I should be able to book out my profits at around 30 to 40 points. Okay, so that is the ongoing trade that I just explained to you. Okay, moving on to the second trade, as you can see here, this trade was taken on 30th of April, and I booked out my profits at on 1st of May. Okay, it was again a trade in Ethereum, and it was a buy trade, and I traded with 5,000 lots. Okay, so my entry point was at around 2247.45, and I booked out my profits at 2290. Okay, and easy, I would say, 40 to 43 points, right? Similarly, the next trade was for Pax Gold, as you can see here. The trade was taken on 29th of April, and I booked out my profits on 30th of April, and I traded with 10,000 lots. And my entry price, it was a buy trade, okay? My entry price was around 4,543.4, and I booked out my profits at around 4,587, right? 5678, 40, 44 to 45 points profit. Okay, so I won't waste your time by explaining each and every trade here. You can pause the video and you can see how I traded, how much points I captured, and yeah, that would be it. Let me just explain a bit about Bitcoin here. As you can see here, I traded Bitcoin with 1000 lots, and the trade was taken on 23rd of April, and I booked out my profits on 26th of April. Okay, so it was a sell trade again, and my entry was around 77,588.5. Let's round it up to 77,500. Okay, so 77,500 was my sell entry, and I booked out my profits at around 76,600. So it was an easy 900 points move, right? So similarly, there is another Bitcoin trade that was taken on 20, uh, where did it go? Yeah, this is the one, right? So similarly, it was a sell trade again. Okay, and I took my entry at 50, sorry, 75,500, and I booked out my profits at around 74,600. Again, 800 to 900 profit points, right? So the trade was taken on 18th of April, and I booked out my profits on 19th of April. Okay, so this is how you trade it, guys. Okay, this is how I trade it. So have a look, and if it inspires you, it's good, you can start trading. Okay, so and lastly, just to give you a glimpse of how much money can be made, you can have a look on this section. Okay, this one. So for Ethereum, if you're trading with a quantity of 5,000 lots, every 10 points move will fetch you with $500 profit or loss. Okay, so $500, if you convert it into INR, it will come to around 40,000 rupees, right? And we are in Ethereum, we normally target for 40 points, right? So 40 points, 40,000 into 4, it will be like 1,60,000 rupees, right? So that is the kind of money it can fetch you. Okay, but again, it depends on the quantity or the number of lots that you trade with. Okay, similarly for Pax Gold, if you are trading with 10,000 lots, every 10 points move will give you a profit or loss of $100. That will be like around 8,000 rupees, right? And if you are catching around 40 points, and if Pax Gold moves in your expected or anticipated direction, you are easily making a profit of like 8,000 or 32,000 in a single trade, right? Because we are aiming for 40 points, right? So 10 points will fetch you with a profit of 8,000 rupees, and 40 points will fetch you with a profit of 32,000 rupees, right? Similarly for Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, I trade with 1,000 lots. So for every 100 points move, I make a profit or loss of $100. Okay. So for 1,000 rupees move, you will make a profit of $1,000. Okay, which is nothing but 80,000 rupees in INR. Okay, so this is the kind of opportunity the market, the crypto market gives you to earn. Okay, but let me highlight this. Let me make this point very clear. If you are somebody who's new, or even if you are somebody who is an intermediate trader, do not trade with this lot size. Okay, it's trading Ethereum with 5,000 lot, trading Pax Gold with 10,000 lots, and trading Bitcoin with 1,000 lots. It's not a small deal. Okay, you need to have a very strong mind to be in the trade. Okay, if the movement goes against you, you need to have that kind of calmness wherein you can stay back in the trade. Okay, so I would not say these lot numbers are too high, right? There are guys who like trade much more than this. Okay, but I'm talking about, let me talk about myself first. Okay, so this is the, I have reached a point wherein I can easily manage my I can easily manage the pressure trading with these kind of lots. Okay, so if you are somebody who is new, start trading with around my suggestion will be around like 100 or 200 lots. Okay, because one thing which you need to take care is you should not be trading with so low number of lots that even if you are in profits, you are not taking back any money to your home. That should not be the case, right? So if you trade with, let's say, 50 lots in Ethereum, every 10 points move will fetch you with around $5 of profit. Okay, so if we are aiming for 40 points at the end of the trade, when you book your profits at 40 points, it will fetch you with a profit of $20. If you convert that into INR, it will be around 1,600 rupees. So as a new trader, this profit point, the 1,600 rupees that you just earned, should give you a positive vibe. That should build in some confidence in you, wherein you can continue with the trades, and later you can start slowly increasing your number of lots. So that is how it goes, right? You start with low number of lots, you see that the profits are coming in, and then you use those profits to increase the lot size, and eventually your profits start increasing. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you get the point. Okay, so that's it for from my end for today, guys. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button, share this with your trading friends, and drop a comment below if you have any queries. Let's help each other grow as traders. And of course, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel for more real and practical trading insights. Thank you for watching. Trade simple, trade smart, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, happy trading and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.